Hey guys, what is up? CJ here, and welcome back to another all-new episode of the Marvelite. Take 2. Yes, I am back. The world's most inconsistent podcast host is here again, back with series regulars Luke and Will.
Why, Will?
My laptop got me fucked.
Water under the bridge, and of course, Nick has stumbled in here again, made himself comfortable, and decided to stay in chat because we have a lot of news to talk about. How you doing, buddy?
Down
to the news, we have a ton to talk about, and
Kobe.
We'll start you off with some Spider-Man Homecoming potential plot leakage, so maybe some major spoilers ahead. So that brings us to the end of the film. Is it Kino, Luke?
It very much sounds Kino.
It is confirmed.
To me, it does. Really, if there's anything at all, there's not really any gripes that I can really come up with. It seems like some of it seems a bit campy here and there.
It's Marvel's shtick, though.
Yeah,
jokes.
Yeah. I quip after quip. No, I am all for this story. This is very much a Spider-Man story, and it seems like it's following a theme of Peter trying to be Spider-Man, the superhero, and also be the loser teenager Peter Parker.
Will, what did you think?
I think the script works pretty well for what they're trying to accomplish, which I know they're trying to go a lot more down to earth and kind of Peter-centric, because a lot of the Marvel movies are really big and world-ending, but this one is just really like, there's a guy flying around who's attacking people in New York. Go deal with that. So
it's not like Green Goblin in an armored suit.
Yeah.
It's really centralized to Pete. I'm very skeptical about this script, and the reason is because, as you mentioned earlier, who the cast is so far, that's at least been revealed. And it's like, they said like Zendaya and Tony are going to have like significant roles, like one as a friend and another as like an enemy, I think I rep.
It sounds like Robert Downey Jr. may have like 10 minutes of screen time.
I'm okay with like him being a very, very short cameo. Like
Yeah, and that's actually like the thing that's I like most about the movie is how they use Downey. It's like they use him as Stark and not really as Iron Man, and they kind of like how the excuse for that was the Accords. It's almost kind of funny that it's the flip of what happened in Civil War, where it's like Spider-Man was only there for like 20 minutes. Well, now Tony's only going to be in this movie for like 20 minutes.
It seems very much like he is a surrogate father. He is there for advice. He is acting very much like Nick Fury acts towards him in the Ultimate comics. If you ever read the Ultimates, there is some great chemistry and some great bonding and connection that Nick Fury and Peter Parker share together. So it seems very much like they've kind of replaced him in this universe with Tony Stark, and I am all for that. They had amazing chemistry in Civil War, and I can't wait to see both of them together on screen again. I have a question for you, CJ, though.
Go ahead.
Do you know who this person on 4chan is who posted this, and who are they claiming to be?
He didn't give a lot of backstory, from what I remember. Let me see if I can come up with it really quickly. If you guys want to keep talking about it.
We should hear Nick.
Yeah, he said he was
Nick,
one of the screenwriters on Spider-Man Homecoming.
So if he was one of the screenwriters...
No, I don't believe that.
No, he wasn't the one. No,
it's the guy that did Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Let me see if I can... But no, so Nick, what were your thoughts on the movie?
Well, I don't know. I've never been like a huge Spider-Man fanatic, but I do like the character, and it's... Like the old movies were good to me, like the Raimi ones for the most part, except for like 3. But this sounds pretty good. I just gotta like see it, because like seeing things on paper is different, like than a movie.
Yeah.
Going off of what this guy is claiming the script is, what do you think about this as a movie? Like Nick, I'm talking to you, bud.
I don't know. I have to see it, dude. Like.
Really?
Things sound good on paper, but
yeah, no, I absolutely agree. There are some things that sound amazing on paper and then turn out to just be utter dog crap on screen. It's all about how you set it in motion.
Yeah. So I honestly think this was pretty good to kind of bring an end to this. I think it was a pretty good script. What do you guys think?
Luke, you want to go?
Yeah, overall, I think this is a fantastic script. I don't really have any gripes or complaints about this. I think it needs a slight rewrite in order to be perfect. But other than that, I'm digging this so much. It makes so much sense, the connective tissue there. There seems to be a little bit less of J. Jonah Jameson than previously speculated, and I was kind of wanting more JJ. I know in the original, way back months ago, like 4 or 5 months ago, there was a speculation threads that kept coming out and rumors suggesting that J. Jonah Jameson was going to be heavily involved in the script. Yeah. And the climactic battle of the movie was going to take place at the Daily Bugle because the Vulture kidnaps J. Jonah Jameson. Or actually, no, I take that back. It wasn't Vulture. Vulture was going to be a villain, but so was Scorpion. Scorpion had actually kidnapped him. Now, nowhere in this script mentions Scorpion, not even Matt Gargan. So I'm curious to see which one of those turns out to be real, because I really like the idea of Matt Gargan being in the movie as a detective and then getting this formula from Norman Osborn that literally morphs him into some kind of weird scorpion-looking creature.
So Nick, what were your thoughts on the script? Kind of a final wrap.
I mean, I'm willing to do like another Passover on it. I mean, if Marvel wants to call me up, I'll talk to John Watts and be like, hey, like, you know, yeah, I don't know.
So that's the thing. Is kind of so I'm sorry. I like to issue a little apology to Will here. Will was correct. Revelori is going to be playing a nemesis. So potentially someone like Flash. Harrier is not. She's been cast, but we don't know anything about that.
Yeah, but she is cast.
She's not. Yeah, she's a very. If she is someone, she might actually be playing a minor role. She could be Liz Harris, although I still think Zendaya probably is going to be Liz Allen. Excuse me. But I think I've said Liz Harris before. Yeah, we're pretty close.
Yeah, I want to just comment on something, if I can.
This video went over an hour.
Huh?
Oh shit! What else?
I was gonna say the length of this podcast.
Oh no, just something like I just read a comment because I looked back to see if we had viewer questions from last week.
Did we?
No, we did not actually.
Wow! So please question us.
Yeah, bro.
But I did want to make a comment on something that I had read actually from Neil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Neil had 2 critiques for last week's episode, and one of them was me. Actually, he said that I was I was rude and overbearing when talking about the X-Men.
I remember that. I meant to bring that up actually, but
I just want to make it clear. I just want to make it clear that we're all friends here. We don't when we're talking about movies and we're trolling each other. It's all in good jest. I don't know you. No.
We all know each other at this point. We've been doing this podcast. This is the 32nd episode. We've been doing this for a very, very, it feels like forever. But
this is the 32nd official episode.
Yeah, so
There's probably about eight recorded episodes that never actually got uploaded.
Yeah, I think last summer.
Pretty sure I have those somewhere on my computer.
And
I have all of my recordings.
Yeah, and in the archives of conversations they're hiding out.
But Neil, I understand sometimes you feel like we're getting into it, but trust me, there's no hard feelings here. Everything is opinions. We know that at the end of the day, and a lot of us feel the same way about things. But that's
absolutely.
Opinions.
Except for that Luke guy, I don't like him.
Except for who?
For that Luke guy, I don't like him. But
that jackass.
What Luke guy? Oh, that twat waffle.
But no, Neil, we do really appreciate your concern, though. That is really awesome that you would take the time. Neil, you always take the time to write out the coolest.
Yeah, the rest of you should do that
too.
You
had to defend his honor. But no,
Absolutely.
So that brings us to the end of the 32nd episode of the Marvelite podcast. Thank you for watching this long, if you are.
Listening.
If you clicked off at 30 minutes. Well, thank you for staring at the screen.
You get a
cookie.
Or using your ears and listening to this while you go do something else wisely.
Yeah, hopefully you're listening while you're at the gym or on a walk or mowing
I honestly,
yard.
I could not listen to this. I would immediately just stop running on the treadmill and just slowly slide off.
No, they're listening to this on the freeway to their job, and they crash.
I'd be fine with that's good. That, listen to us, break up the monotony with more monotony.
If you're in the Atlanta area, listen to this on your way to that homecoming audition next month. To
that homecoming audition, let us get you hyped. Dazzle the auditioners with your knowledge of the script
the casting
we provided
directors.
you.
Script in advance.
There's no better way to make sure that you don't get the part.
Extras,
and then you get what?
No, I was gonna say extras audition is tough. Like it's not easy.
It's tough stuff for sure.
Yeah.
Don't mention where you heard that the script though, because we're kind of flying under the radar here.
Trying to
incognito mode. But any last thoughts, guys?
Black Panther cast will be 90% African American or African descent. It's about to be the blackest movie of 2018.
Hallelujah.
In the middle of Black History Month, like 2 days after Valentine's Day or before.
Fuck you, Nate Parker.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Slow down, man.
Whoa.
They come out a couple months apart. We can have both.
That's true.
No, they
That's
don't.
true.
That movie comes out
We
this
can
year.
have both. And in fact, I'm looking forward to both. And Nate Parker should be the Green Lantern. But we'll talk about that another time.
See, that's a Miami Bay thing.
We'll do the Birth of a Nation cast. Get all the black people at Hybrid.
No, that's on Flix and
Nick,
Chill.
what's poppin'?
A while.
What's good? What you got for me?
No, that's an Ultra Miami thing. That's like a less popular show that's like on the internet.
Well, I think it's well, I'm not going to comment on that. Luke, any final thoughts?
This has been a very long
This has
episode.
been a shit show. I'm just going to declare
It
that.
started out that I was going to work out, and it stopped that I'm definitely not working out tonight.
Me.
Yeah, I really want to continue this trend of long form episodes. This is a good discussion.
For our SoundCloud
exclusive.
Would you say this is the D? Is the D
The
resurrected?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, also for possibly the one person still listening, we are going to try to bring back After Dark.
After Dark.
We'll see how that goes.
Yes, so be looking forward to that. We're just going to talk about random shenanigans.
Hell yeah. It will be random shenanigans.
Viewer discretion is advised.
That might actually be exclusive for patrons. So make sure to keep posted. All you need to get access to that is, I think, like $1. But we'll have more info on that.
No, it's actually
soon,
a $50 buy-in.
It's $50 buy-in. It's a members-only club, unfortunately.
Yeah, for $50 an hour, you can chat with us on Skype.
This podcast is After Dark now. Can we kill this?
No, for $50 an hour, you can chat with me on a different website. It's on camera.
Is it a Beatty site that you chat on?
A baby.
Well, I don't know. Like my friend Jackie Jupiter is on it, and
well, that sounds like a nice name for a superhero.
And on that bombshell, to steal a line from Top Gear, that wraps it up for the 32nd episode of the Marvelite. Don't forget to smash that like if you like what you listened to, because I can't say if you like what you saw. Although that one transition was pretty cool. Subscribe for more honestly terrible content like this every day.
And follow us on SoundCloud too.
Follow us on SoundCloud for the longest format version of all of this, because everything else is going to be 15 minutes until October. Consider supporting us on Patreon for access to exclusive shows like After Dark and potentially some other great stuff that we're cooking up. But signing off for Luke, Will, and Nick, this is CJ, and we'll see you next week.